What's happening, folks? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Josh from Bennett Fishing. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Today we're going after trout. And I'm in New Hampshire, there's like 7 different trout seasons in New Hampshire, depending on where you're fishing and when you're fishing and how you're fishing. So this is one of those water bodies that's open year round. Stay along for the ride. We are gonna go for some pre-open season trout. And I know you guys are probably already concerned that this video is coming out before the actual trout opener, but there is specific places in New Hampshire where you can fish for trout before the season opens, and that's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna use spinning gear because I know a lot of my fans use spinning gear, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna take some spinning gear stuff with us. We're gonna be taking all of these things with us. So we have to use, in this particular area, so those are my keys, just like size comparison for you guys. Little Panther Martins, Thomas & Thomas, like one of my favorite types of lures are those. And so we're gonna use some of those, some little Castmasters, and some other stuff that I got basically for trout, but I can't have multiple hooks. So what I'm gonna do is I bought a pair of snippers. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut off those extra hooks, just like that. And now I have a single hook, and then to make it barbless, all I'm gonna do is take my forceps and basically just cut those. These things won't run as good as they would with a treble hook on it. They won't be like as balanced, but they still will work. They get me out fishing open water here, and it gets you guys to see me do spin fishing for trout, which I like almost never do. This is literally my ice fishing gear. Some like little grub guys, white grubs. Yeah, like this micro swivel. So basically I'll cut a piece of line off and basically make my own leader out of the same stuff, so my line doesn't get all twisted, which I might do here in a minute anyways. So my line has a ton of memory, and I'm going to show you guys how to get rid of that here in a minute. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to attach this to my truck, open the bail, let my line out. See, I'm just like letting it out, and I'm probably not going to cast this far. But I'm just gonna pull on it and stretch on it. That's literally all you have to do. Especially with this monofilament line. Super easy to do. Reel it back in. Now that line should have little to no snarls left in it. So I don't know how deep it is over here, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it kind of sink to the bottom. Slow crank it back. Oh, trout. Got a fish, guys. Got a nice brown trout, I think. Who's trying to get himself in the rocks here? There we go. First fish in the morning, guys. Yeah, brown trout. Nice hefty brown. With a little bit of kype on him. I'm gonna whip my hands. Gently take that nice barbless hook out. And there we go. Like I said, guys, Colorado spoon. Little barbless hook, or bent over barb. I'm gonna let him chill for a minute. He's a few inches long. He's got some scar marks on him already. I don't know how big he is, but. And he's gone. Nice. There's fish in here for sure. It's exciting. All right, guys, that was a nice brown trout on the big spoon, and that was kind of bigger than I expected in here, actually. So we're going to try that again. We're going to cast up into that and see if there's another one lurking in there. And so you want to vary up your retrieve if you can, obviously. If you're not catching any fish, I would always change up my retrieve before I change my lure. So go slower, go faster, do jerk motions, anything you can to not waste time changing lures if you know you have a lure that works pretty well. Oh, there's definitely multiple trout right in front of me, guys. So what I just saw is trout right in front of me chasing, and that means I'm standing way too close. Give that spot a break for a second. Cast out deep. Cast out deep, let it sink. All right, let's take a walk. We can always come back here. And fish can be in any of these deep pools, especially when it's cold. Cold like this and then not cold. They don't really need to stay in riffles to stay oxygenated or for oxygen. And I feel like this is pretty deep, so. And I'm also gonna fish right in front of me in a different angle. Oh, there's a big freaking brook trout right there, guys. Big brook trout. I think he saw me. That was a big freaking brookie. Step back, put my tip in the water to keep it as low in the water column as possible, and ain't gonna hurt your rod to get the tip wet. Ooh. Big brookie right there. Big brookie just slammed it. All right, he's like right in front of me here. So bring that out there, let that sink again. Check the drag. I might have to change up lures. He might be catching on to what I'm doing. Where'd that big brookie? Oh, there he is. There he is. Come on. I know you're hungry. Come on, eat it. All right, since I know that brook trout's down there, I'm gonna actually change lures real quick. I saw that brookie again. Things like I spent hours on this stupid fish. So I have an addiction to fishing. Got him. Yeah, brookie. Saw him nose up to it. And got him. Nice, barbless hook is already out, guys. You guys know how I love brookies, right? That is a fatty right there. That is a nice fat fish. Fish number 2. And he wanted that like dead stick there for a second. Of course. Saw him nose up to it and just set the hook. Didn't feel it, nothing. But that is like the super importance of sight fishing. Good glasses. These are Rios. I will leave the link for them below. So guys, we caught a couple trout, 1 brownie, 1 brookie on spinning gear, and I could get, go back to the truck and get the fly rod, but we caught them on spinning gear. Super fun, and stay tuned for more trout videos.